it's Christine again from Hot Off the Heels. After a number of requests from my clients, I decided to make a short little video about the use and preparation and care of the BeautyBlender. Now, as we've discussed before, as you might know, this is a very precious and very important tool in your makeup collection. So I'm going to just quickly show you the basics. So it's going to be this size when you first get it and when it is dry, okay? After you wet it, which you must always use it damp, it expands to this size. So what you would do is you take your dry BeautyBlender and you run it under water in a squeezing motion. And you basically squeeze the last drop out. The use of it, you never rub the sponge all over the face. You always bounce, either from the longer side or from the bottom, okay? You put the foundation on your face, maybe you want dots, or maybe you want to streak it. If you have a foundation stick, you put some lines around, or you can go ahead and just apply the foundation straight onto the BeautyBlender. And you would distribute it out somewhat evenly, and then you start beating your face. So you would bounce, bounce, bounce. I already have my makeup on, sorry, I should have done this before I put on my foundation today. But, so just to show you, the angle goes into little spots like the under eye and around the nose. Okay. And then how you would let it dry, as I have mentioned before in the previous videos, you get something that has a little bit of an opening that your BeautyBlender would fit into, and voila. Always leave it in an open, airy area. Don't zip it inside of a makeup bag. Don't close it anywhere where there's no air flowing and drying on its own, because it can mold up. Okay, now, as for the care and the washing, really, really simple. If you don't get one of the BeautyBlender cleansers, which you can also do is take a glass, take some pure sunlight or pure dishwashing liquid, okay? Fill it up with water. You take your BeautyBlender, you bathe it, oh, too much water. You bathe it into the water, again, the same way as you prepared your BeautyBlender for use. You are using squeezing motions. Squeezing technique. You squeeze, making a mess. You squeeze the last drop out. Now, it's still gonna have a little bit of soap water in it. So you put it back under the running water, squeeze it, keep squeezing until you don't see any more foam coming out. That means the soap has left the blender. And squeeze the last drop out. Voila, clean like new. Let it dry and enjoy it tomorrow. You don't have to wash it every day unless you have completely saturated it with foundation and bronzers and you've used it for many different products. Then the next day you're going to want to start with the base with your foundation first, and you don't want to use the blender that's full of bronzer or anything else that you've used it for. So that's that. Remember, don't rub, always bounce.